What's up everybody, Rob Outcast once again for the SP Entertainment video channel. In today's episode, we're doing a quick demo and review of the DJ Control JogVision by Hercules DJ. Now for starters, I would recommend checking out the link up top where we do our unboxing video and give you a quick overview on this unit's components and also give you initial impressions. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the goodies that we have here, starting from the platter section. And we'll work our way from top to bottom, starting right here. And here is your pitch fader, starting from the left to right. So your pitch fader could adjust your music speed from up to negative 100% to positive 100%. So you can get very creative with that, especially when you're remixing, especially with the key lock feature. The key lock feature, if you're not familiar with that, basically allows you to increase or decrease the speed of the song while still maintaining the key of the song and not have your singer sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks when you're increasing the speed. Now, this right here is your effects and loop selector. So if it's off, right now you're controlling the loops, and when it's on, you're controlling the effects. You could assign up to 3 effects for each one, and you could actually hit multi-effects and layer them using the effects options that you have available through Serato DJ. When you're on loop mode, basically clicking this will turn on the loop, and X1/2 and X2 decrease the loop's beat by half or increase it to double it. So if you have an 8-beat loop, it'll be a 16 bar. Do it again, it'll be a 32 bar. And then hit this, would decrease it from 32 to 16 to 8, so on and so forth. Air effects, basically if you have air effects turned on, you're activating your air control sensor, which is right here. We'll go over that in a minute when we get to the mixer section. So moving forward, this is your platter. I like how it feels weighted. It's not just like light plastic that just moves around like crazy. It actually has some weight to it. It feels pretty solid. Over here is like your pop-up light, similar to what you have when you have a turntable. Nice little touch here. Now this display screen right here works 2 ways. So when you're not in vinyl mode, I would call it like CDJ mode. When you're playing, basically it shows you where your position would be as if you're playing vinyl. All right, but I'm talking about the blue LEDs. Now the white LED, it shows you where you are in the song. So if you're actually gonna do like a needle search, you can see like I'm halfway through the song now without having to look at my laptop. So it shows you your position, or your platter position I should say. It also shows you your song position, which is pretty helpful also when you're in vinyl mode. In vinyl mode, both the white LED and the blue LED go the same space. It doesn't give you an indicator on where you are in a song, but basically it allows you to know where your platter's position is, especially if you're trying to back cue or scratch, or if you're trying to beat juggle, similar to how turntablists would have like a sticker or a marker in their vinyl to let them know where their scratch points are. This one does something similar, which is basically it shows you your platter position. Moving forward, right here you have your mode selector for your trigger pads. So you have 4 active trigger pads here, and depending on the mode that you select, you could either trigger cues 1 to 4 or samples 1 to 4, and then when you select mode 3, you'll be able to access your cue points 5 to 8 and sample bank 5 to 8. So this saves you some space on your device's real estate, but still it allows you to go through all your sample banks and all your cue points in Serato DJ. Now right here is your transport control. You have your sync button, the oh so controversial sync button. You have your cue button and your play and pause button. When you're pressing shift, that's how you would turn off your sync. And this right here would actually, while holding sync and pressing cue, would allow you to start at the beginning of the song or actually backtrack to keep rewinding, so to speak, towards your next track. Your play pause, when you're holding shift, it actually acts like a stutter, which basically plays always from the beginning of the track that's playing. Now moving on to the mixer portion of the device, let's start from the top. So this is your air control sensor, and basically what that does, it allows you to control your high pass, low pass filter just by waving your hand. This right here is the actual sensor, and if you could see the VU meter, the closer I am to the sensor, the more maxed out it gets, and the higher I am or far away from the sensor, then the lower it gets. To show you, let's turn on air effects here. Let's play this loop. That thing's actually pretty fun. Next, you have your three EQ controls here. You have the treble, medium, and bass. And these are actually full kill effects also. It doesn't just control your highs, mids, and lows. It actually kills the frequency for it also when you go all the way low. Let's start with a high. Let's go with a mid. And we go with the bass. So they're full kill switches for those frequencies. Now this big jog dial right here in the middle basically is your library controller, so you don't have to keep going back and forth between your device and your laptop. You could actually browse your library through here, press down, and you could go back and forth between your crates and your song list. And this right here allows you to load your songs that you selected through your jog dial to either deck A or deck B. These buttons right here allows you to listen in to each track when you're queuing it. So that's listening into track B, listening into track A, or you select both. But there's also a button here that allows you up front to basically either listen to the cue or the mix. This Beats VU meter right here basically shows you kind of like a visual aid to let you know whether your songs are in sync. Yeah! Well, in this case, my sample over here is not going to be in sync, but you can see it moving left to right. Gives you a visual indicator on the count. And then this is your up faders, your vinyl button, which basically activates your scratch mode, joggles between vinyl and CDJ mode. Your mic turns on your mic, and your view, basically your view button allows you to change your view in Serato DJ. And panel, basically you hold shift and view. It'll allow you to turn off and on the panels in Serato DJ between whatever plugins that you have available, maybe the record panel, the effects panel, sample panel, or the Serato flip, I believe. And you know, those are some of those, like the Serato flip, those are upgrade patches that you could get for Serato DJ Pro. Mind you, let me give you that disclaimer. I have Serato DJ Pro, but the bundled software for this device is Serato DJ Lite. So some of those functionalities I was talking about, you might not have it available until you upgrade to Serato DJ Pro and buy their expansion packs. The load prepare button allows you to load a song in your prepare folder in Serato DJ. It works kind of like a temporary crate, so that you know, let's say you're accepting requests at a venue or an event that you're doing, and you know, you look up that song that they requested, put it in the load prepare, so it's easily accessible for you instead of having to go through your crates later on again. And when the time's appropriate, you just go back to that prepare folder and just pull up that song so that you can play it when it's appropriate. Your crossfader, as I mentioned in the unboxing video, feels pretty robust, nice and light, just light enough, a little bit lighter than your up faders, and I think it's more than ample for, you know, any entry-level DJ or even professionals if you're gonna go play around and try to scratch with it. I'm no scratcher, I'll give you that full disclosure right now, but let's give it a shot. Let's see what we could do with it. And that's it, folks. Just a quick review and quick demo of the DJ Control JogVision by Hercules DJ. I really like this device. This is the first plug-and-play MIDI controller by Hercules DJ that's actually supported by Serato, and I'm glad about that because I've liked Hercules products from decades ago even, and I was, you know, disappointed back then because they weren't compatible with Serato DJ, and Serato DJ is basically my first go-to software for DJing. So now that they finally collaborated together, Hercules DJ and Serato, I'm glad that they came out with this product for DJs, both entry-level and professionals, that we could enjoy a solid build and a really good software to support it. The only thing that I would say that was pretty quirky about this device is when I first fired it up and started playing around with it, I was looking for the master volume, and I didn't find it. So it looks like these up faders, besides being the line faders for your tracks, this also doubles up as your master volume. So just a little bit of a learning curve for those that are not used to that. I'm used to having my up faders and the master volume somewhere around here. That would have been a nice touch for consistency, but other than that, final verdict, very solid product. I like it, whether you're using it as an entry-level controller for those just starting out, or for veteran DJs that are looking for a backup device. You know, I wouldn't hesitate to use this out in the field for all the functionalities and features that it has, and the fact that it's compatible with Serato DJ. I'm using Serato DJ Pro, and I'm able to exploit all the functionalities on the software with this device. No hesitations to use this out in the field whatsoever. And that's it for a quick demo and review of the DJ Control JogVision by Hercules DJ. partnered with Serato. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep yourself up to date with our latest unboxing and product reviews. If you like the video, please hit like and don't forget to share the love, spread the word. I'm your host and resident DJ Rob Outcast for the SP Entertainment video channel. Thanks again. Peace.
Yeah. Yeah.